You need to be gentler with yourself. This energy speaks to somebody who is having a really difficult time with perfectionism. Somebody who's working really, really hard, which is not a bad thing, but really pushing themselves almost to the breaking point, trying to get something right and constantly questioning themselves, their worth, because it feels like they're never good enough. It feels like no matter what they do, they're falling short. That's the energy that I'm getting here. And Spirit's saying, it may seem like you're falling short with everybody else in your reality, but it's really an internal thing. And my voice, wow, my voice is going while I'm trying to do this reading. So I think whoever this is for, hold on one. You're really having a hard time speaking up for yourself. I had to stop this video and clear my throat, and it was like, I'm going to spare you the details, but there was some stuff there. All right. So whoever I'm speaking to, you're having a really, it's like you're being so hard on yourself internally. You feel like people are judging you in the external and you're having a really hard time speaking up for yourself or sharing what's going on. I feel like either you have nobody to talk to, or you feel like nobody is listening, or you feel like you just can't get out the words that you need to speak. We had the 6 of Cups on the bottom, or the 7 of Cups rather, on the bottom of the decks. This is confusion. Give me a little more energy for this collective here, Spirit. Got the 2 of Cups. So for some of you, this may be translating into love and partnership as well, but I'm really feeling this energy of self-love too. But this may be a cycle that you've seen really playing itself out with partners in love, or in even like deeply committed friendships, soulmate connections, right? Because our soulmates, we have all kinds of soulmates. They're not just romantic. It's like you feel like they nitpick you. You feel like no matter what you do with them, you can't get ahead. You know what I mean? Like they're always examining you. Let's get some more cards out here. For some of you guys, I feel like you're in a situation that you're trying to get out of right now. But in order to do that, you need to, oh, this is interesting. You need to refine a skill. So this may be where some of this energy is coming in for some of you, but it doesn't necessarily just mean, like for some of you, it is like a work type skill because you need to have money in order to leave this situation, or you think that you do. There are other options. They may not be pleasant ones, but there are other options. Spirit is reminding you. Like a shelter or something like that may not be ideal, but it might be what you need. All right. So it's like, be open to what may not be ideal. If your situation is really bad, if you are in danger, something like that, okay? Whatever is going to keep you safe. That's just as an aside for somebody here. But this is this energy too of like, for some of you guys, the skill that you need to develop is self-love, is going within, is being willing to do the shadow work. All right, this girl is having nightmares. And I feel like what's happening here is she's perceiving all of this energy on the outside, right? Like she's being psychically attacked, all of this. But it's all on the inside. So it's like, go within instead of looking without. I mean, I will say that without that throat energy, I felt like there was some type of negative energy trying to bind that throat chakra. But at the same time, all of that is also really a reflection of something internally. If you clear the internal thing, that energy, whatever anybody else tries to do against you will not work. It only works when you hold the matching frequency to that within you. So get rid of that, clear that out. You are worthy of having a voice. It is safe to use your voice. You are allowed to use your voice. You are allowed to speak your truth. You're allowed to stand up for yourself. And one more, I got to say it one more time. If you're in a situation where you cannot do that for fear of your safety, then it's time to get out. All right, what else do we have going on here? Yeah. Ten of Swords. But this is Spirit saying there is an ending. There is an opportunity for an ending here. Page of Coins and a new beginning. I also feel like this is a youthful person coming into your reality here. For some people too, I'm feeling like if this has to do with like a relationship that you have going on, it's with a younger person, either that or you, one of you is, there's a big age difference is what I'm feeling in the connection. And there's like a need for maturity here. Like a growing up, there might also be children involved. Tell me more about this Page of Coins, why this is here. Palace of Cups, a lot of emotion. So I'm feeling like emotion from your youth that's being stirred up too. Spirit's saying, look to your youth. Ten of Cups here, that's beautiful. Look to your youth. Look to your childhood. There's something you need to understand about how you grew up. About how your emotions were allowed or not allowed. About how you had to condition yourself emotionally, or how you were conditioned emotionally as a small child. That's still affecting your life today. That's a big thing of what you're ready to break through here, what needs to be broken through, so that you can end this painful cycle and step into this. Because this can be yours. You can have this instead of this. It's all up to you, and it's all the work that you're willing to put in. And like I said, even if it looks like it's a lot of work outside in the physical world, Spirit's saying part of this lesson here for you is that it's so funny. I hate to, in a way, say it like this because it sounds so like played out at this point in the spiritual journey, right? But the outside world is an illusion. It's not about fixing the outside circumstances. Is about fixing the internal circumstances. That will transform everything in the outer world. It's an inside job. That's what Spirit wants you to know and understand. And Spirit's saying with this card coming out again, what Spirit's actually telling me is you have lots of options. You have more options than you think. You have more choices than you think. But it starts with choosing yourself. It starts with choosing yourself. It starts with looking at the things that make you uncomfortable, dealing with the emotions, healing your inner child, reparenting your inner child, stepping back into your power, becoming the ruler of your own universe. That's what you're being taught here. Nobody or nothing has power over you unless you allow it. And for whoever I'm talking to, this is a rough lesson that you've been learning. This has not been easy by any means. This has gone back many, many lifetimes, but now is your time to learn it. Now is your time to go inside. What can I heal? How can I step more deeply into my own empowerment, into my own authority? Am I willing to take responsibility for my energy, to know that I am not a victim, and to really, truly delve within my own darkness? And once you do that, your darkness will no longer be reflected everywhere in the outside world. All right, for some of you guys too, it's like surround yourself in that love light bubble when you sleep as well. So I feel like some of you guys have really challenging sleep. And remember, you're not a victim, but you want to surround yourself in that healing energy. Set that healing intention that you will not be disturbed during your slumber, that you do not consent to any type of infringement, because there are energies out there. I'm not saying there are not. I'm simply saying your goal and your task is to ensure that you are no longer a match for those energies. And to understand that nothing and nobody defines you except for you. And nothing and nobody can steal your peace unless you allow it. And for you to finally stand up and say, I do not consent to that. I do not allow anyone or anything to siphon my energy. I refuse to continue to give up my power to outside circumstances and energies. I take my power back.